Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So today's reading is going to be about the message this color wants to give you. As usual, you have 3 different colors to choose from. You can pause this video and choose the color you feel most drawn to. I'm going to go ahead and get started with color number 1. Hi everyone, so if you chose color green as your option, then this is your reading. I will start with shuffling your tarot cards. Any message we can get for pile number 1. Okay, we have Knight of Wands reversed and we have the World. Okay, so you have Strength and you have Ace of Feathers. So first of all, you chose the Abundance card, the green color, as your option. So this is a clear message that you are meant to have an abundant life. And I feel like for some of you, you need to start investing. I just heard investing. And the main message that I'm getting for you is that you're meant to receive your wealth from multiple sources. So you should start investing your time in multiple sources so that you can earn as much as you want. So yeah, you should start investing if you feel called to do it, and you should also try your luck in multiple sources so that you can have abundance coming from all the areas of your life, all the ways you have tried to get your abundance from. Yeah, you're meant to have multiple sources of income. I also feel like there is some blockage when it comes to doing something which fulfills you. So this might resonate with some of you that whenever you try to go after what you want, and I just heard divine, so maybe when you try to go after your divine calling, for some reason you are just not able to go through it. So you don't even start, or maybe you just plan and then something happens and you back out. So yeah, there's some disconnection there. I feel like what fulfills you, even though you try to do it, something happens, and it's not like you don't have enough motivation or something like that. It's just every time you try to go after what you want, something just happens. I feel like the moment you will conquer this, the moment you will transcend this issue or whatever this is, I feel like that's the moment you will start getting so much abundance from everywhere. So I just heard whatever you touch turns into gold. So after you transcend or heal whatever this is, which makes you back out or something happens, after that, in whichever area you try your hands on, I feel like you will only receive success. Yeah, whatever you will touch will turn into gold. You have Midas touch for sure. I feel like there is some aspect in your life where you have to end something to start a new beginning or a new chapter in your life. There's something which you need to end, and for that you need to find courage in you to finally do it. There's something which needs to end so that you can, because I feel like something is making you not think clear. Something is making you doubt yourself and your abilities, or something is causing this delay or this mental fog in you. And you know what this is. So by now you already know what I'm talking about, but you have to end this. I don't know if this is a thing or a person or a situation, but there is something which causes a mental fog in you, and because of that you have to go through some delays. So yeah, this is another guidance that you need to end this cycle. Okay, so I will roll your astro dice. Let's see what message green color has for you. Okay, so you have Scorpio. You have first house and you have moon. Moon, first house, Scorpio. I feel like you are being called by your intuition to make a really big change in your life, your whole life. So this is not an aspect which you feel called to change. I feel like something is calling you. You can call it the universe or whoever you believe in, but you are being called to transform your life. And this is a really strong intuition. And also if you feel called to go towards a path which you have a feeling that it will make you abundant in future, then you should definitely do it, because it's the divine speaking to you. It's your strong intuition and it's calling you to pursue this. So if you feel called to do something and you feel like it will make you money in the future, then you should definitely do it, because it's your strong intuition. But there's a cycle which needs to be completed, and after this completion, I feel like if someone will meet you, they will say that you have changed a lot. And yeah, I feel like you are completely transforming after completing this cycle. I also feel like the message I gave you in the beginning, that there's something which stops you from going after what you feel can fulfill you. I feel like when you will heal that, when you will transcend that, you will completely change. I don't know why, but I keep hearing change. So maybe it is external change or maybe it is an internal change, but it will be visible to people that you have changed. And that's a good thing. Your change is going to be a good change. Okay, so I will shuffle some oracle cards for you. Pile 1. Message for pile 1 from green color. Okay. You have the Mystic. You have, this is 21, and you have the World card, which is 21. Some of you might be 21 years old, or maybe 21 is a really significant number in your life. Maybe it's your birth date, or maybe your life path 3. I also feel like this might not resonate with all of you, but if you were interested in something spiritual, then I feel like you might also earn through that career, because we have the Mystic card. So maybe you giving advice to other people might also make you abundant. So that might be one of the sources of income I was talking about. Okay, so I did a quick automatic writing session for you, and you have, okay, so you have borrowed time. So then you have Rose. I feel like if somebody mistreated you in the past, then they are on borrowed time. I feel like soon, so if somebody spread false rumors about you or something like that, I feel like they will be exposed soon. Renowned source. I feel like somebody who people trust. So if that message was resonating with you, that somebody lied about you or something like that, if something happened, then I feel like someone who is really respected and people trust them, that they will never lie, people just respect this person. I feel like that renowned source will expose this person. And then I got urgent. I feel like it might happen when they will cross their line, but you don't have to worry about it because you're protected. Pile 1. And then I got urgent, so this might happen soon. Then I got dose. So I feel like it's a message that they will get dose of their own medicine. So this person has been doing this for a long time, not just to you but many people, and I feel like they might for the first time experience something happen to them which they have been doing to others. Then I have root chakra, and you got raise. So maybe this is a message for you that you should start working on healing your root chakra. So you can listen to root chakra meditation, but yeah, you can meditate on it, and you can find there are so many free sources to find out what you can do, the ways to heal your root chakra. So you can find it on the internet. Yeah, raise your vibration. Then I got variety, and when I was writing that, I got this message that maybe because of this blocked root chakra, you stick to one thing and you don't let it go, and not because out of loyalty. For some of you, maybe it's because you feel like you will never get anything like that ever again. So this can be in every area of your life, personal, professional, but I feel like the focus is on the way you make money or your career, your finances. So I feel like after healing this root chakra, you will realize that you have variety of ways to earn money. You have variety of options to pursue in your career. So I feel like this is connected. Healing your root chakra will make you realize, will make you believe, it will change your self-limiting belief that you cannot have more than one source of income, if that's your belief. So yeah, it's really important for you. Then you have books and you have best. So find out what's the best book to learn more about this, and whatever comes up, you should start reading it. Then you got rear view ear. Rear view ear. I feel like the past year, whenever you're watching this, the past year, there's something to learn from that year. Yeah, there's something to learn from that year. Then you got bonus. So maybe you got a bonus, or you soon will get a bonus. Then you got raise again. So yeah, I feel like some of you might receive a bonus or a raise, or you already did recently. Then you have riot, and then you have win. So when I wrote this, I got this message that even though there are many co-workers who are waiting for this, but I feel like you will win in the end. Then you got yes 2 times. So I feel like if there is a competition for something to get, then you will win. Then you got lonely. So some of you might feel lonely these days. And you also got rest. So some of you also are being called to rest by your spirit guides, because I feel like it is also affecting your mental health. So yeah, pile 1, you need to rest. What message pile 1 needs to know about? Pile 1, color green, message you need to know about. You have awareness. When I got that awareness card, I had this message in my mind that some of you need to be aware that not all your thoughts are yours. Maybe your spirit guides really want you to be aware of your thoughts. Don't just assume that they are right, because I feel like for some of you, not all your thoughts are yours. So they want you to have awareness. They want you to observe your thoughts. If you feel this mental fog these days, then they definitely want you to be more aware and observe your thoughts. They want you to have some separation between you and your thoughts. Wow, and I just noticed you also have completion, which is, I think, the world card, because it's also 21. Maybe you might see 2121 repeated angel number as your sign, or you can look up 2121 angel number and there might be a message for you. But again, you got the completion card just over the world card. So I feel like something needs to be completed here. Is there something you started but you backed out, because if that's true, then your guides really want you to complete it. And it might be something which you almost completed, because this person is putting on the last jigsaw piece. So it is something which you were almost completing, but you left it for some reason. So your guides really want you to complete it. You might already know what this is. But again, 21, 21, 21, 3 times. That's a great sign for you to go forward and complete whatever you left in the past. Pile 1. Message for pile 1 from color green. Message for pile 1 from color green. Wow. You're getting so many similar messages. Transformation, which Scorpio is all about transformation. You got Scorpio on your dice. Something needs to change completely. Something needs to change. Pile 1. Message from color green. Pile 1. Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Another message I'm getting for you is that whenever you start something and you feel this urge to stop and leave it, then your guys really want you to sit with that emotion, sit with that feeling. Because I'm sensing this energy of running away from feeling difficult emotions. So this might not resonate with all of you, but if it does, then this is a message that if next time you start something and in the middle you feel called to leave it, then your guys really want you to sit with that difficult emotion. Don't run away from it. And you will realize that you don't want to leave it anymore. I mean, you know better. If you have this tendency to leave things, then this will definitely work for you, pile 1. And you will finally complete it. Complete that project or whatever that is. Pile 1. Message for pile 1 from color green. Emergence. Dragonfly. I also feel like you are realizing your own power. So if you felt weak or helpless in the past, then after this transformation, because you already know your power after this transformation, so it will also look like that to other people. So people could see clearly on your face or through your aura that this person knows their value, this person knows their power, this person knows the strength they have. There's a really angelic energy after this transformation which people will feel from you. I mean, they already feel it, but after that it will be so clear. You have this strong angelic energy after this transformation. Pile 1. Message for pile 1 from color green. Then you have the fates. Even that transformation card, it looks like wings, maybe butterfly wings. And this mystic card also has a butterfly or a moth. And then this fates card, this woman also has wings. So I'm getting 2 messages. First, that same message that people will feel this angelic energy from you after this transformation. And the other message I'm getting from you is that you are protected, pile 1, by your angels. You are completely protected. And I feel like this transformation is happening in the divine timing. This transformation was fated to happen when it is happening. Yeah, destiny is playing a role in this. Okay, message for pile 1 from color green. Right, so you have Cobra. Okay, Cobra. Pausing waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. Wow, this is just over this card, and I told you that you are divinely protected by your angels and your guides, and this is also about that it is ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. So you are so protected by your spirit guides, by your angels. Beautiful. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who have led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, a student of life, humble, wise. When out of balance, know-it-all, egocentric. To bring into balance, taking a class, study. Okay. So this might not resonate with everyone, but for some of you, a few of you actually, you want to go back to school, or you want to start learning about something you're interested in, but you always leave it. So if that is resonating, then again the same message, that your guides really want you to sit with that difficult feeling you get when you are trying to pursue this passion. So if you want to learn something, and it doesn't have to be going back to school, it can be also learning by yourself, self-study, take whatever resonates. But if you want to learn something, your guides really want you to learn. Don't leave your calling. Don't back down from this inner calling you have. And that world card is reminding me that some of you might, if that message isn't resonating, that you want to go back to school, then some of you might want to go back to school abroad, but you always back down, but you always leave that calling. So this is a message for you, that you need to sit with that difficult feeling. Whatever is coming up, sit with it. Don't run away from this feeling which is too difficult to feel, this emotion which is too difficult to feel. So if you feel called to, you should start that course. You should go back to school. You should start self-studying, or do whatever you feel called to do when it comes to studying something. Okay, lastly, I will shuffle some letters for you, pile one. Nest. Yeah, your guides and your angels, they really protect you like a parent. For them, you are their baby, so they really protect you like a loving, ever protecting mother. They are always watching over you, making sure that you are okay. Wow. Then you have tea. Some of you might like tea. Gate. And this is just over this awareness card. I feel like, yeah, this is the same message, that if you feel this mental fog, and because of that you're not able to make a decision, then your guides really want you to observe your thoughts. They really want you to sit with your emotions which you feel are difficult to sit with, because I feel like that's the key, that's the gate to success, to fulfillment. Sit with your emotions. Separate yourself from your thought. Have a little separation between your thought and you, your awareness. And I feel like this is the biggest message they want you to take from this reading, that the key to this door is observing your thoughts, being aware of your thoughts, knowing that your thoughts are not always facts, and also sitting with difficult emotions. And you will realize how quickly that will dissolve, that resistance will dissolve when you will sit with that emotion, with that difficult emotion, instead of running away. Wow, beautiful message, Pile 1. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you and your spirit guides for coming through. I hope you have a great day. Hi everyone. So I will start with shuffling your tarot cards. Let's see what message this color has for you. Pile 2. Message this color has for you. Message this color has for you. Okay, so you have Temperance reversed. You have Hermit reversed. You have Judgment reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, and Four of Coins reversed. I feel like there's some imbalance going on in your life right now, or maybe in your inner world, but there is something which might make you ignore your inner calling, or might make you not go towards your highest good. So because this is a general reading, the reason might be different for each and every one of you. But for some of you, the reason is just your mental state not being in a good place. Maybe something happened recently, or something is going on. Or for some of you, there is this loneliness which is making you choose the path which is not good for you. And another reason which I feel like might resonate with many of you, and that is you going after things out of fear of losing money. So the reason might differ for every one of you, but I feel like many of you are ignoring your inner calling because there's money involved. So maybe this is a decision where you have to spend money and you don't want to, so you are ignoring your inner calling. And for some of you, there might be this element of feeling lonely. Maybe this is a decision which, even though you feel called to do, but you might have to leave some people you love. But yeah, I feel like something is making you question your decision to move towards what you feel called to do. And because of that, you are ignoring this inner calling. And for most of you, this might be finance related. For some of you, this might be connections related. You don't want to leave someone. You might feel lonely because you have to maybe move somewhere else. Your card is ideation card. So some of you might be having so many ideas to do in life. Maybe that is also causing inner conflict, this mental conflict. But you are receiving so many ideas these days. Yeah, you should write them down, because I feel like there are so many ideas coming up again and again. So I will roll your astro dice. Pile 2. Let's see message this color has for you. So you have Scorpio, Moon. Wow. Pile 1 also got Scorpio Moon. So if you feel called to, you can check Pile 1 out. Maybe that pile has a message for you. But they also got Moon in Scorpio. But I think it was in first house, and yours is in second house. Yeah, second house is also about finances, savings. Because of finances, you are not going after your inner calling. So I did a quick automatic writing session for you, and I got a few keywords. Let's see. So you have rash decision. So yeah, that's the message, that because of mental conflict, or maybe fear of losing money, your savings, or feeling lonely, whatever the reason is, you might ignore your inner calling. You might ignore your gut feeling. So your guides really don't want you to make any rash decision. Don't say yes to the first thing which comes to you. Yeah. I just heard lack mentality. So if this is resonating with you, then your guys really want you to work on your lack mentality when it comes to abundance. Then again, you have rash, not. Yeah, again, don't make rash decisions. Then you have use clarity. So yeah, your guys really want you to not make any rash decision and spend some time alone to figure out and be clear about what you want to do next. Yeah, find some clarity before making any decision. Pile 2. Then you got many, so you have many ideas these days, and your guys at this moment want you to select one. Otherwise your energy will get scattered everywhere. So if you feel like you are not able to make any decision, it's better to choose one, and then you can choose the other options too. You can do all of them, not all of them, but many of them at the same time. But right now it feels like you're not even choosing one. You guys really want you to choose one, and then after that you can choose other options too, and you can do most of them alongside. They want you to start with your first step, select one, then you can start with your other option, and so on. Then you have yearly goals, and then you have reasoning. So your guys, another message for you is that your guys really want you to make yearly goals. I just heard vision board. You can also make vision board this year, whenever you're watching this. But they want you to set yearly goals. They don't want you to put anything on it. So they want you to first make a rough draft of yearly goals, and then they want you to logically think about this. Reasoning. They want you to sit with it and think about what you think is a reasonable goal to have for this year, and then finally make the final yearly goal plan, and after that you can take these baby steps one by one. Otherwise I feel like they just don't want you to be stuck on that same place. So they want you to make a yearly goals list, and then they want to finally prioritize and reason with it, find logical explanations of what you can do in this year. So of course, think big, dream big, but also reason with your goals, because I feel like you want to do many things at once. And yeah, you can do multiple things at once. You can find multiple sources of income, you can do multiple jobs, but you cannot do them all. And for you, I feel like it's not just few options. I feel like in your mind you have so many that might not be reasonable. So yeah, they want you to make a list of your yearly goals, and then they want you to prioritize which goals matter the most to you. After this analyzing, they want you to finally set your yearly goal and take baby steps one by one. I feel like you will reach these goals whenever you're watching this that year. Then you have numbers. There is something about reasoning, logic, numbers when it comes to setting goals. So this might be different for every one of you. Then you have yen. Then you also have dusk. Then you have, I don't know if it's bravery or very. Then you have wanted. So yes, you got very wanted. So I asked wanted for, and you got love. So pile 2, you might be really wanted. So many people are interested in you romantically. You might be the prize. I just heard the prize. They see you as a prize, all of these people. Then you have gone. So I feel like, they already want you, but you are also hard to get. Not just as a romantic partner, but even as a person, as a friend. I feel like you are so hard to get, and you are gone before they can make a move. So that makes them want you even more than they already do. And then you have where. So I feel like people are just curious, because maybe you are mysterious, maybe you don't want to be mysterious, it's just how you come across to these people. But they are always wondering where you are. Like, they are so interested in you that they want to know everything about what you do, where you're going. Yeah, you might not try to be mysterious, but this is how you come across to them. Then you have surname. When I was writing that, I got this message that they might fantasize about marrying you, take your surname, or give you their surname. You're really wanted in love connections, romantic connections, and most of them really want to marry you. Okay, pile 2. Message for pile 2 from this color. You have vulnerability. I feel like all these people who want you romantically, maybe they find you vulnerable in some way, and yeah, they want to maybe help you or fix you. Yeah, because I just heard they want to save you from something. So yeah, again, this might not resonate with everyone, but one of the reasons they feel this intense pull towards you is that maybe they want to save you from something. Another message for you is that your guys really want you to sit with yourself and ask yourself, be vulnerable with yourself. Some of you might even run away from your emotions, and that is the same message I got for pile 1. So again, if you feel called to, then you can watch it, but I feel like you don't sit with your vulnerability, you run away from it. And this is a clear message that your guides really wanted to sit with your difficult emotions. Your guides really want you to be vulnerable with yourself, and eventually with other people too, your closed loved ones. But yeah, just like pile 1, I feel like you also run away from difficult emotions, and because of that you ignore your inner calling. So in that moment it might feel good when you run away, but in the long term that's affecting you, that's making you ignore your inner calling, and eventually that makes you feel unfulfilled in life. Okay, pile 2. Message for pile 2 from this color. Message for pile. Okay, so you have trust. Message from this color, pile 2. Mind. Wow, this reading is so similar to pile 1, but I feel like there's so much going on in your mind because of so many ideas running in your head all the time. You might also be an overthinker, but I feel like, wow, you are a generator. I don't know much about human design, but you might be generator. You might be extremely intelligent, and your mind is always running with so many ideas. Yeah, even though it is a great thing to have such a beautiful intelligent mind, but at the same time there's a side of it which makes you feel like you're losing control because your mind is always running. You are really intelligent, pile 2, and sometimes you just want to not think anything because it's always running over time, always. But again, you should write all your ideas down, get them out on paper so you can free your mind. Meditation might also help pile 2 to calm your mind, but I know when your mind is always running, it's harder to meditate. So again, if you can, then you should meditate. Pile 2. Message for pile 2 from this color. Intuition. You might have a strong intuition. I feel like even though you might have so many ideas always running in your mind, but if you tap in you know which ideas to go after. This is why maybe you got this message that they want you to write your goals, yearly goals, and then they want you to reason with them, logically figure out which ones you are keeping for this year and which to leave out. And I feel like that's because your intuition is really strong. So even if you have 20 ideas to do something, you deep down know which will work for you best out of all. So you have the ability to figure out which ideas are the best for you. You have the ability to intuitively prioritize. Okay, pile 2, message for pile 2 from this color. Nectar. I feel like if you will sit with your difficult emotions and if you will use your intuition to make a plan for this year, then you will finally reach that nectar, that place which is all about mental clarity. You will finally reach that spot, and after that there's no going back. You will realize that this is what you want to do. There is no self-doubt. You are fully trusting life to do this thing. So it might take some time, but you will reach it, pile 2. Pile 2, message by this color for pile 2. Okay. Even though this is not a part of the deck, but it still has a message. Dear friends, the Divine Oracle deck is an invitation to learn to become a conduit for what wants to occur. It will help you drop the ego's agenda and truly let go, and as you do this, a new sense of enoughness will begin to emerge. It has everything to do with knowing how to open, give, receive, and serve the flow. When you're actually offering yourself completely to God, human limitation falls away. I feel like for some of you, you're meant to help humanity. So this might be your way to offer your devotion to the God you believe in or whoever you believe in. I believe anyone can learn to put themselves directly into this abundant flow, regardless of age, race, rationality, gender, sexual orientation, or anything else, because in the most practical way, love transcends everything. Love transcends anything. Yeah, pile 2, it's time to choose love instead of fear. So pile 2, message for pile 2 from this color. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. If you feel called to reach out for some guidance, then this is a message that you should. This is a sign that you should. So it can be a professional guidance, or for some of you it can even be a therapist or any form of guidance. If you feel called to reach out for guidance, then you definitely should. This is a sign, because I feel like your mind is always running and sometimes you might feel out of control. I feel like this, whoever will guide you, whoever is meant to guide you, might make you trust this universe, so you can finally take the leap of faith you are being called to take. So again, if you feel called to, you should reach out for some guidance. Okay, pile 2, message for pile 2 from this color. Mending. I feel like showing your vulnerability, embracing your vulnerability will mend your heart, will mend your soul. I feel like some of you might have this tendency to not show anyone your vulnerability because it makes you feel weak and you don't want to feel that. You might not even ask for help. So yeah, this message is that when you will start being vulnerable with yourself and then with others, you will slowly but surely mend your heart. It's okay to ask for help, pile 2. It's okay. Being vulnerable is one of the strongest thing anyone can ever do. So if you think that's weak, then you should remember that It's one of the strongest thing someone can do. Okay, pile 1, pile 2. Let's have a pile 2 from this color. You have the dragon. If you're watching this in 2024, then that is the year of the dragon. So maybe this year you might reach that nectar, that intense clarity about what you are going to do, and you will finally take action. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our internal world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, we hop on its back for a ride, and we traverse even the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. Wow, you're so intelligent, pile 2. Your mind is beautiful. There's so much intelligence. The third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipur chakra. Manipur translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gate burns the fire for transformation and indigestion. The sages believe held of the fire, the navel center, is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Yeah, again, I'm getting this really intense, intelligent mind energy from you, pile 2. Your mind might be always buzzing with ideas, and again, it's great sometimes, but sometimes you just want to feel, sometimes you just want to calm that overworking mind. But I feel like you are soon going to find that nectar, find that hidden gem where lies all the answers you were looking for. Okay, so I will shuffle your letters. Yeah, you have ton of ideas, and also you can, if you look, you can clearly find so many places where you can find your guidance about anything which is not clear to you. So there are many ways to find guidance to make the right decision. And also you have ton of ideas in your mind always running. Yin. Embrace your yin energies, pile 2. Receive the healing which the universe is gifting you. I feel like your spiritual team is gifting you with healing. You guys really want you to know that they just want you to be more receptive and open to gifts which are coming to you. Don't reject them, accept them as the gifts this universe gave you. So they want you to accept any help or offer you get soon, or they just want you to be more receptive and open to the gifts they might send you through people, any opportunity or anything like that. Year or year. This is a great year for you. You might receive so many blessings this year. Another message for you is that, so this might not resonate with everyone, but if you can hear messages from your spirit team, then This is a message that they want you to receive their divine guidance through, I think it's called clairaudient. So yes, they want you to receive their guidance. Or if you are not aware that you can have this ability, then maybe this is something which you might figure out, that you have this gift where you can hear the divine guidance. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you and your spirit guides for coming through. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi everyone. So if you chose color purple as your option, then this is your reading. I will start with shuffling some tarot cards for you. Let's see what message this color has for you. What message this color has for you? Okay, so pile 3. Any messages from this color which they need to know about? So you have 6 of Swords. Okay, so you have 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Pentacles, and 4 of Swords. So your card is Creativity card, and after looking at the 6 of Intelligence, 6 of Swords, and 7 of Swords reversed, I feel like the first message I'm getting for you is that if you wanted to make a change in your life, or to move on from something, or let go of something, or move towards something which is different from what you have right now, then I feel like you are soon finding a creative solution to this. And this is a way which you never thought of before, but I feel like you will soon come across this way of doing something which you wanted to do for a really long time. And I feel like you're finally finding a way which you never thought of in the past. So for some of you, this can be about moving on, or maybe relocating to some place, or moving on to the next chapter of your life, or something like that. But there's something about finding a creative solution, and this is a way which you never thought of before, but you're finally finding a way to do it. Some of you also might feel called to donate these days. This is just a message. If you in the past were too protective about your finance, I mean, you know better your situation, but if this was the case, that you were too protective, too closed off, then I feel like soon you're entering this energy where you're just not too scared to lose your money. So if there is someone who is close to you, you are gifting them something, or you are donating to a cause which is closer to your heart, I'm just getting this really generous energy where you are gifting people your wealth. And that's a good sign, because if you're in that position, then you have money. So I feel like if you aren't already wealthy, then you are soon entering this period where you have enough wealth to give away, and you are entering this energy of feeling generous. Then you have 4 of Swords. This is a really specific message, so might not resonate with most of you, but if someone needed money for some medical bills or something like that, then I feel like you are helping them out. I also feel like you in the future will have enough money to rest. So if in the past you were working every day, no weekends off, nothing, then I feel like in the future I can see you having enough money that not just you are donating but and helping people out, but you're also able to rest. Okay, so I will roll your astro dice pile 3. Let's see what message this color has for you. You have Pluto, third house, and Aquarius. This reminds me, if you had an online business or something related to the internet, social media, then I feel like that might be one of the reasons why you are gaining so much abundance. So if you had a business, then I feel like you are soon going to start earning through that source. Some of you might even go viral and have a bigger following in social media. There's this internet energy here where you are earning money through the internet, and you are also gaining not just abundance, but you're also gaining followers or fans of your work. So yeah, this is going to be great. For some of you, this can be so intense that it might change your life. Amazing. So pile 3, I did a quick automatic writing session for you. I got some keywords. So you have one less problem. And when I was writing that, I felt like if something left your life, so it can be an opportunity or a person, but if something or someone left your life, then your guides wanted to know that them living your life will actually make your life better. Maybe if this was a person, then maybe this person they would really drain you. So them moving away is actually a blessing for you. And if this was an opportunity, then you losing that opportunity is actually better for you. So if something or someone left your life, then you have one less problem to worry about. Then you got rear view player. This might not resonate with every one of you, but for some of you, this person who left, if this was a person, then this person was a player. And I feel like when you will look back, you will realize that this person was a player, and it is better that this person left your life. Another message from this I'm getting is that you might feel nostalgic these days. You might, because rear view player, I feel like you're playing something in your head. You are feeling nostalgic about your past. There's a memory which you keep playing again and again in your head. Rear view player. Then you have boon. So that when I was writing that, again the same message, that if something left your life or someone left your life, then it's actually a boon. It's actually a blessing to you. Then you have gathering fun. Maybe some of you are soon going to a gathering and you might have fun there. So if somebody asks you or invites you to go somewhere, have fun, meet people, then again, use your intuition, be discerning. But if you feel called to do it, then you should go, because I feel like you will have fun there. For those of you who are applying for jobs, this is a great message that you might get a job soon, because you have job and then you have get. So yes, you might get a job soon. Congratulations, pile 3. Then you got yes again. So again, if you were looking for a job, then you might soon get a job. Then you have bone search, and then you have one solution. There is something you want a solution for, and you're going to be working day and night to research about it, to find one solution to the bone. Yeah, you are researching and researching to find the solution. Then you have cone. Then you got donut. So some of you might be eating a donut right now. Then you have shone bright. So this is a great message that you're going to be shining super bright, pile 3. So yes, if you had a social media, then you are shining bright there. If you had in a career, maybe in your office or wherever you work, you are shining really bright. And I feel like you are shining bright for your creativity. You might do something really creative and that will give you so much recognition. So it can be in social media, maybe you're getting viral for your creativity, but it can also be in your office. Maybe you do something creative and you get recognized, you get rewarded for that. Maybe some of you might get a bonus for that creativity, and maybe this is why you feel so generous with your money. Okay, pile 3, message for pile 3 from this color. Message from pile 3 from this color. You have receptivity. You might be in this really creative energy and you are receiving so many creative ideas. So yeah, be open, receive it. Sorrow. Yeah, that message for you which I was talking about at the beginning, that you might find a way which you never thought of before. I feel like you felt that you were out of ideas to make this change, to move towards whatever you want to move towards, to leave the things, to move on from things you want to leave behind, whatever this is. I feel like you thought that you didn't have any ways left for you to explore, but I feel like you finally get a way which will help you a lot, which might be the successful way. Pile 3, message from their color. Message from pile 3 color. Then you have rebirth. Something significant might happen whenever spring will come. So this is a timeless reading. I don't know when you're watching this, but next spring something really significant might happen. Yeah, there's transformation. Maybe you might meet someone, a romantic connection if you are single right now. Pile 3, message for pile 3 from this color. Foundation and achievements. Yeah, I feel like some of you, if you're single, I feel like some of you might meet someone and potentially you might have a long-term future with this person. I feel like your love life and your professional life might blossom at the same time. They are blossoming at the same time. They are both going to be great at the same time. Pile 3, what message this color has for you? Time to go. Yeah, you have 6 of Swords as your first card and you have time to go. I feel like this is a double confirmation that you need to let go of something. You need to go towards something you feel called to, and you need to leave behind. And you need to leave behind something which is not meant for you. And 6 of Swords is all about moving to calmer waters. But this is a clear message from your spirit guides that it's time to let this go and move on to the next chapter of your life. For some of you, it can be a physical relocation, and for others of you, it might be a shift of perspective. But yeah, it's time to go, pile 3. You guys really want you to know that it's time to go. Pile 3, message from the color. Pile 3, message from the color. Change. Yeah, this is the same message that you need to embrace change. Maybe you're afraid to make changes in your life, and that's why you're resisting this intuition. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Yeah, this is a message for you, pile 3, that no one can control everything in life, especially the external circumstances. No one can. So change is the only constant in life. Pile 3, message from pile 3 color. you have the storm. So you guys are saying that either way, even if you stay at the same stuck place or even if you move, you have to experience change in life. No one can ever escape change. If you're living, if you're breathing, you have to experience change in life. So either way it's going to happen. So isn't it better to go after what you feel called to go after? That's what your guides want to ask you. Isn't it better to feel the discomfort and go after what you feel called to go after, instead of feeling the discomfort and also feeling this emotional dissatisfaction that you're not going after what you want? So yeah, I feel like it's more painful to stay in the stuck place. So your guides want you to know that it's easier to go after what you feel called to go after than being stuck at the same place. I feel like staying stuck at the same place is hurting you more. Pile 3, message for pile 3 from their color. You have Scorpion. Passionate, competitive, ends towards isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, violent, free, fierce. When out of balance, jealousy, resentful, unresolved. To bring it to balance, honesty, forgiveness. If you have any unresolved feeling towards someone who you care about and you're really close, then your guides really want you to come clean about what you're feeling. They want you to communicate about your feelings, because I feel like this will only make you feel resentful towards them if you won't communicate about what you're feeling. And also, if someone is asking you of maybe money or anything, any favor, and you feel like they feel entitled, then they want you to communicate about what you're feeling. You guys also don't want you to isolate yourself, pile 3. Instead, communicate what you're feeling if something's bothering you with your closed ones. Otherwise, you will feel resentful towards them, and that's not what your guides want you to do. Okay, so I will shuffle your letters for you. Liar. This might not resonate with everyone, but I feel like someone might try to lie. Yeah, someone might try to lie to get something from you. It can be money, it can be opportunity, but so if you feel suspicious about someone, you have this intuitive gut feeling that someone is lying to you, then that is probably right. But yeah, when you will confront them, they might try to make up excuses. So keep that in mind. PR. This person might have a good image. So maybe that's why you are doubting yourself if your intuition is right or not. Dupe. Is someone lying to you or scamming you? This scam is a big word, but something like that. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank you and your spirit guides for coming through. I hope you have a great day. Bye.